While critical reception is not always indicative of overall performance, especially in the streaming era, Netflix's grand attempt at a Star Wars-like sci-fi IP Rebel Moon is starting out rough. Zack Snyder's epic, which is already 2 completed movies and a potential Netflix-made video game, has had Part 1 reviews come in at a 24% on Rotten Tomatoes, with 42 critics scoring it. Then, as expected, audience reviews have arrived, and they are much higher. While this is not unusual, in this case, we are likely seeing the birth of the next stage of Snyderverse fandom, the extremely vocal contingent of fans who demanded that Snyder's cut of Justice League be released, which it eventually was, but then that his DC universe be continued, which it won't be. Now, Rebel Moon is the next front. While Snyder previously directed Army of the Dead for Netflix, a decently reviewed zombie movie that arrived with little fuss, Rebel Moon is different. This has long been heralded as Snyder's attempted magnum opus with a big budget and a great cast, based on a rejected Star Wars pitch that he now had the freedom to make his own way. Again, despite some claims about this, critics have generally not hated Snyder movies, where most of his features are a perfectly decent 60-70% on Rotten Tomatoes. His lowest is Sucker Punch, another wholly original production instead of an adaptation, at 22%. Now, Rebel Moon is just above that. However, it is clear that Snyder fans will not take this lying down. We have already seen hundreds of reviews pour in for Rebel Moon, despite the fact that it has not premiered on Netflix yet.